Our tale of the tape brought to you by Nitro, the official sports supplement of the UFC, found at nitro.tv. 29-year-old Chris Lytle, second time in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. After a 7-month healing process, Robbie Lawler re-enters the UFC. Big John McCarthy will be our referee.
All right, here we go, gentlemen. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Lytle
get it on.
And Lawler will get our night underway. What we think we will see is the pro boxer wanting to go toe-to-toe with the guy who loves to slug. This could be very entertaining.
Robbie likes to slug. He stands in a southpaw position, very unorthodox, and he likes to throw big, wild, crazy right hooks.
White trunks, as you
takes
saw,
him down.
For Lytle.
Oh, he's stuck in a guillotine.
Spins out of it, cartwheels. Or did he get out of it?
He's out.
Lytle does have a grappling background. Wrestled in high school in the state of Indiana. Attended Indiana University. He's a fireman now in his home state. Trying to work that neck a bit.
Oh, nice. Good sweep, but Robbie avoided it. Lytle's showing some pretty good ground skills here. He's very comfortable in this position.
Well, as comfortable as Lytle is on his feet.
Slam!
Taking a page out of Matt Hughes' book. That's that Militich training.
Absolutely. I mean, you train in Militich fighting systems, you're training with the toughest animals in the business. Jeremy Horn, Matt Hughes, Jens Pulver, Tony Fricklin. That's just a room full of animals. Tim Sylvia. How can you not, if you survive, you get better. And the kid's only 21.
Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Lytle's doing a good job of defending on his back. And now the word is also that Lytle has excellent submissions. Let's see if he can work something from here. What is that?
I have no idea.
That's the first time I've ever seen that. Robbie Lawler threw his legs back and tried to somehow or another unhook Lytle's guard.
Trying to do some damage within the guard.
And Lytle went for a leg.
Lawler trying to tee off with the left. Lytle avoiding at this point. Half guard now. Somewhat. See if he can get a dominant position from here, Joe.
Lawler seems to be overpowering him. Every time he tries to do something, Lawler seems to be much stronger than him.
Working in close quarters. Not what we truly expected to see, but it seems like Lawler's very comfortable here. Pat Militich told me before the fight tonight, if Lawler has improved the most in one area, it is his grappling skills.
Oh, big right hand.
And that
big right hand
he just misses with the second left.
Lytle's going for a heel hook. Oh, it looks like he's got it. It looks like he's got it. He's got his hand under the ankle. This could be ugly.
Robbie is shaking his head no for now. Left connects to Lytle. Can he hold on?
Here's the problem with going for heel hooks. You leave yourself exposed for punches.
And Robbie did the best thing there, Joe. He threw a big haymaker and forced Lytle to let go.
Yeah, that's the thing about going for leg locks. Every time you go for a leg lock, you basically commit yourself to that leg, and if the guy's got his two hands free, and if he can see your head, he's going to punch it, and those are free shots.
Robbie Lawler's father, a drag racer in the 40s. Taekwondo black belt. Robbie grew up around the sport of Taekwondo and mixed martial arts.
Let's go, let's go.
Now he's trying to zoom himself up the welterweight raceway.
Robbie's trying to pass his guard right here. He's in Lytle's half guard. He wants to slide his left leg through.
Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Lawler on the top, black trunks, white trim. Chris Lytle, his second entrance into the UFC, but he's a very experienced mixed martial artist. Nearly 40 fights in his MMA career.
Lytle's doing a good job of stifling Robbie Lawler here, but he's not getting anything done.
Lytle has that look of frustration.
Well, he's stuck underneath here. He's got to figure out a way to sweep Robbie.
Hook and shoot, absolute fighting championship champion, 175 Indiana State boxing champion, 175-pound weight class for Chris Lytle. Works with Jason Godsey.
Robbie's still trying to pass that guard. He's got to get his left leg out in order to do some real damage here. He's trapped in between Lytle's legs. If he can get his left leg out and get either inside control or the mount. All right, now Lytle's got him in full guard again. If he can posture up, Robbie can still land some shots. When you see Lytle throwing his legs up like that, he's looking to secure a submission. He's looking to try to get an arm, lock a shoulder down, and perhaps get him in an arm bar or a triangle.
He's trying to throw down from within the guard. Now he's out, and he delivers and just misses with the right.
This is where Robbie's dangerous. If you give him room to punch, he's going to hurt you.
And Robbie Lawler smiles and says, bring it on. Goes for the midsection.
He's got an arm trap here. He can get a triangle. If Lytle can secure a triangle here, all he needs to do is get his right leg, get his right foot underneath his left knee. Robbie's not enough time.
What a great finish to round one.
Good ground and pound by Robbie Lawler. Let's take another look at the ending of that fight. Robbie throwing some bombs from the top. He gives him some space. And he gets kicked in the head. You give Robbie some room, he's gonna throw some bombs on you. And here comes the kick. Boom!
Oh, he connected.
And he shook his head and laughed.
You see the reaction of Robbie Lawler.
Robbie's a tough kid.
Control the biceps from your inside.
Robbie Lawler, Chris Lytle, entertaining round number one here to begin our evening at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Uncasville, Connecticut. See if this second round stays on its feet a little while. Remember we said, pro boxing experience and a good follow with the kick by Chris Lytle.
Lytle looks very comfortable standing up. Robbie's got a much more unorthodox style. Sometimes he catches guys with wild stuff because of that, because he comes from odd angles. He just explodes and swings at you. Lytle's much more orthodox.
After the turn of the calendar page, UFC 46, Super Saturday. Mandalay Bay featured matchup for the UFC light heavyweight crown. Randy Couture, Vitor Belfort. Tickets on sale now. This will be supernatural. Super Bowl weekend in Las Vegas, Ultimate Fighting Championship action.
Lytle's having success with the left hook. He's landed it twice so far. One time Robbie stepped back and threw his arms and kind of mocked him. And the second time he landed it again. That's an opening.
Show our respect here in this second round. They both realize the other can do some damage.
If Lytle's had some success with that left hook, look for him to feint with his right hand and throw the left hook over the top when Robbie reacts to it. He's swinging with the left hook.
McCarthy trying to push the pace a bit.
Lytle mixes it up really well, too. That's another thing you're going to see from him. If he thinks that Robbie's looking for punches, he'll throw some kicks. Very intelligent fighter.
Get him leaning down to defend that kick and then come around with a big haymaker.
Yeah, I don't know what Robbie's doing here. He's moving around, or he's looking for an opening, or looking to shoot, or the leg kick. Robbie moves away every time Lytle moves in. It doesn't look like he wants any of this exchange.
He's not really connecting with those left kicks, but he's neutralizing any type of offense that Lawler might possess here.
Well, Lawler's not offering any offense right now. He's just moving away. This is very unusual for him. I hope he's not hurt again. This is very unusual for Robbie Lawler, who's usually very aggressive.
Now, he has claimed many times that the damage inflicted on the hip that cost him 7 months of rehabilitation had no bearing on what Pete Spratt was doing to him that night. In fact, he said, Dr. Rogan, it was not Pete Spratt.
Did he say that? I'm not a doctor.
He did say that.
Good right hand by Chris Lytle.
Lytle now. And Lawler counts out.
Big right hand by Robbie Lawler. That's where he's dangerous.
In close quarter, he swings it around.
Look, if you brawl with him, he's got the power. Robbie Lawler is a much more powerful striker. Chris Lytle is a little more seasoned. Chris Lytle's a little more precise and technical. But Robbie Lawler, if he hits you, he's going to put you to sleep.
He's a home run hitter.
Without a doubt. Every punch is a home. Lay down, see, he just swings. He's just got Jack Dempsey written all over him. Every time he swings, he's trying to cripple you.
He's a defensive end. He's looking for sacks. He's not looking to contain the run. He's looking to crush the quarterback. Good body shot by Lytle.
With Robbie Lawler's style, he has to be in excellent condition because every punch he throws, he explodes. Lytle can pick his spots, you know, half speed, decide when to throw real power shots, look for openings. Robbie just wait, and he almost caught him with the left hand there as he's coming in.
1 minute, 17 seconds remains in round 2. Scheduled duration of 3 5-minute rounds, welterweight matchup. Lytle trying to find the win column for the first time in his UFC career.
Lytle landed a leg kick to his butt, and Robbie Lawler laughed. Robbie just kind of moving away from him again. Might be pacing himself for another explosion.
This is kind of what we thought we would see, although we thought both fighters would engage a bit more.
Oh, nice right kick. Nice leg kick by Robbie Lawler.
And going down, Lytle gets a little right in.
I don't think Lytle expected that. Nice inside leg kick.
Lytle trying to work some combinations. 30 seconds remains in round 2. Lawler very defensive, as you have pointed out a few times, Joe, here in this round.
You know what? He might have a strategy. He might be patient, might be deciding to pace himself a little more and explode later.
They look good ground and pound in round 1. This is a very different looking round number 2.
This is a very, there he goes, big right hook, big left hand.
And he swings for the fences and
Every
swings
time.
for the fences only.
Every time.
You will never say Pete Rose and Robbie Lawler in the same sentence because Robbie Lawler does not like hitting singles.
So let's take a look at some of the action here. Big right hand by Robbie Lawler, left to the body, left hook to the head. See, that's when he's dangerous. You slug with him, he's gonna get you. And Lytle realized that, and Lytle got out. Watch this left hook. When he brawls, if Lytle wants to stand right in front of him, Robbie's gonna hit him.
Tonight's main event for the welterweight championship. Lawler's teammate, Matt Hughes, defends his title for the 5th time. Newcomer Frank Trigg will try to take away the hardware. Matt Hughes, Frank Trigg, welterweight championship here tonight, our 10th anniversary of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. November 12th, 1993, Denver's McNichols Arena. UFC 1 took place. The UFC was born. Hall of Fame inductees tonight. Your Viewer Choice Awards.
Get it on, come on,
Third
guys,
round
fight.
set, Lytle in the white shorts. Lawler in the black with the white trim. I think on the ground and pound, you would give round 1 to Robbie Lawler.
Good exchange.
Lytle thought so. Something tells me somebody's going to get knocked out here in the 3rd round.
Whoa, good uppercut. Robbie snuck in with an uppercut. Oh, he showed his right hand. Looks like Robbie's looking to pick a spot to blast. Maybe that's what all this backing up is about. I mean, he doesn't seem to be intimidated by Chris Lytle. He's not getting hurt. This might just be an unusual strategy for him. He might just be picking a spot to explode.
He's having fun out there, that's for certain. Just a young man, 21 years old.
Bright future ahead of this guy if he continues in the sport.
Pat Miletich told me that his work ethic has finally caught up to his ability.
You know what? He's still a young kid.
And if that's the case, watch out. Well, let's see him ignite here. Working the uppercuts. He's smiling every time Lytle gets a shot or two in.
Oh,
Fakes that
nice
one.
kick.
Yep, and Lytle acknowledges.
You really see the contrasting strategies in the way they strike. Lytle is much more measured.
Yep.
Robbie just is an animal.
Well, Robbie's trying to
big
disguise
right
his
hand.
punches
Look
now.
at that.
Look at these guys. How about this?
What is going on here?
Little bit of posturing going on both sides.
Robbie gets nailed and he just screams and throws his hands up in the air. This kid's crazy.
This one's going to end by knockout. I don't know who's going to get it yet, but it's going to end by a
It's
knockout.
going to end. This is how it's going to end. This is Lawler's best shot to win this fight.
Steps out of the way of the left.
Oh, nice.
And a combination by Lytle. But he got big shots in as well, Joe.
He did, but there's a big difference in the power. Robbie Lawler's a harder hitter. Chris Lytle's hurt right now. He got nailed. He nailed Robbie. Robbie took it. Robbie nailed him. He went down.
Listen to the crowd react here at the Mohegan Sun. He's got finish in his eyes, does young Robbie Lawler.
And Lytle's chasing him, which is probably not the best thing to do right now.
But he feels like he's a pro boxer now, Joe.
Well, you know what? These aren't pro boxing gloves. These are little tiny 4-ounce gloves. And they hurt a whole lot more than big 8 or 10-ounce boxing gloves.
But this is why we thought this would be a great matchup, because they would be willing to go toe-to-toe in exchange. And what was a slower-paced second round has certainly picked up here in the third.
Could you imagine the kind of damage that a guy like Lennox Lewis could do with a 4-ounce glove like that?
Yes, and I don't want to.
I do. I want to see that. I can't wait till the day where a really good pro boxer enters in. Another exchange. Lytle looks like he's losing a little steam here.
1:47 remains in the fight. Lawler wants the home run. He wants the finish. Tried to work the uppercut and steps away from Chris Lytle. To put your opponent at risk, you must take some. And that is what Lawler has been willing to do here in the third.
You know what?
Straight left.
He's only got a minute and 20 seconds left in this bout. In my opinion, Robbie should turn this on and take this kid out. I think Lytle's still hurt.
And you know what? You don't want to leave anything up to the judges.
Exactly.
Left connects.
He got caught backing out straight.
There's a kick.
Leg kick. Robbie should lure this guy into another exchange, blast him out of here.
And Lytle must feel that he's behind on points after that first round, the ground and pound dominance up top. And another takedown in Robbie. I wonder if he's got the energy to take him down here with just 47 seconds remaining. They glance towards the big screens here in Mohegan Sun to keep track of the time remaining in the round.
That's what Robbie wants.
There's a takedown.
Nice sweep by Lytle, going for another heel hook. Lytle's very slow. He's got his back. He's got his back.
Well, as you mentioned before, you go for the heel. You go for the heel, you get hit in the head a lot of times.
He's got one hook in. If he can hold on to this position. Suplex. Robbie's laughing. If Lytle can get his hooks in from here, he's got his back.
10 seconds remains. 7 seconds remains.
Very nice.
Lawler escapes. It's going to be a fight to the finish. A frantic finish, and it's all over.
Great finish.
They will go to the judges' scorecards. Robbie Lawler saying to Chris Lytle, great fight, great fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge Jeff Mullen scores the bout 29-28. Judge Doug Crosby scores the bout 29-28. And Judge Cecil Peebles scores the bout 29-28 for the win.